So that meeting with Kim Jong-un?
Should be live.
Is happening or isn't happening. Who knows? Last time on D&D in Alimar. Bah, bah, bah. I have fun with that every time. Every time. Anywho, after venturing out of the city of Iron Steps, the party encountered their wayward foes once again. Bum bum bum. Led by the mysterious warlock, they ran into Haral of Saran and his companion Joseph.
I'm gonna mix them up again. Is it Harold or Haral?
Shut your mouth, of Saran. You shut your mouth, you shut your mouth, and you shut your mouth.
No, I'm not. I seriously
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. That's right. Damn, I want to right mute yourself. You're just lucky I can't mute you myself anymore. Dave, your jokes make no sense. Just no. Anywho, after being shaken down once again, the party was offered a deal of a scroll that would grant them a portal to the celestial plane, in which they could potentially obtain one of the mystical items they sought to complete the ritual, in which to contain whatever dark creature had been released from the artifact. Who would have thought, long ago in the town of Forge Hollow, that the recovery of a small merchant wagon would have brought them to this point?
Not the DM.
No, definitely not me. That's true. But shit happens. Finding themselves on the celestial plane, the party soon encountered a glowing being known as a planetar. Avoiding combat, the party discussed their options with the creature in the hopes of coming to a reconciliation and direction to somewhere where they could obtain the much-needed feather of a diva. In negotiating, the planetar instead offered one of his own feathers, giving assurance that surely his feather would be sufficient over a diva's. Accepting this compromise, they received the wing feather, and then went to seek out their lost portal behind them. Unfortunately, ignoring the mystical charm upon Urfer's wrists, the party discovered these celestial bells were hidden in the field around them. Fleeing the massive and fearsome creatures, the party headed in the direction of the glowing golden white city, near the mountains not too far away. And that is where we left our heroes. Or are they heroes? Or are they villains? Or are they really great heroes that we just don't know yet? And there's every subconscious roll of the eyes, roll of the shoulders. I saw Ryan get a little frustrated with that statement. I just love it. It's great. Good start. Go.
Pretty sure we're villains.
Aw. I like to think you guys are heroes.
Well, every villain thinks they're good.
I think of you guys more as like the bumbling heroes. You create a problem, but then you keep fighting until you figure out how to stop it, maybe.
More like bumbling villains?
No.
Road to hell is paved with good intentions.
That is true. That is true. I'll give you that one. I don't know either, Ryan. I don't know either. There's your celestial music.
That's horrible.
You're horrible. How dare you?
It sounds like a harp that's working against Yaz flute.
Moon.
Alright, so we had left off at the gate, right?
You are approaching the city, yes.
Gonna continue heading to the city.
Alright.
In the city,
No, Dave.
city of
No,
Compton.
Dave.
Keep it rocking.
No, Dave. Damn it! When did you get even more annoying? So yes, you approach the city, and you can see what looks to be. Give me a perception check, everybody.
It looks to be a perception check.
Yes, it does look to be a perception check.
Ten.
Ah, yeah, Mike. Work that false eye.
I'm missing one. I see 4.
I didn't hear what Ryan said for his.
Oh, I said 10.
Ah. Alright. Trevok, Urfer, and Baracus. You all see what at first glance appeared to be a stream of ants walking into the city. But upon closer inspection, they appear to actually just be really tiny people. In addition, the gates loom far overhead, clearly meant to accommodate folks much larger than yourselves. However, you join a train of what looks to be almost ordinary humans and elves walking into the city. The difference being their eyes gleam a solid golden, an icy blue, or pure pearlescent white, and their hair seems to be equal measures brilliantly colored. If it weren't for the fact of this odd coloration and the fact that the city itself seems to give off an almost golden glow, you would almost surmise this was a normal city on your own plane. As you can hear the bustle and travel of many a person, plenty of folk, merchants catcalling and trying to sell their wares. What do you do?
I inspect the tiny people.
Alright. Is there...
Yeah, everybody else saw everything except for the tiny people. So Belmar and Badger, you both see what looks to be trails of ants going in and out of the city.
Do you want investigation or perception?
Give me investigation.
18.
Belmar and Badger, you watch as Urfer gets down on all fours and peers closely down at one of the lines of ants. What was your roll?
18.
Alright. They literally seem to be almost ordinary-looking people moving in and out. You see miniature wagons carrying what you can only assume to be miniature goods. As your breath passes over the folks, the tiny folks, you can see a few of them cover their faces. You hear a little tiny pinprick voices yelling, and you see a few making very rude gestures in your direction.
I'm gonna back off and so that my breath is no longer affecting them, and say, "Guys, watch out! These ant-sized people are trading goods."
As you approach the gatehouse, you can see what looks to be a tall golden soldier standing next to 2 platforms, circular platforms to either side of them. As you approach, you hear a voice in your head. Normal, large, or small?
Normal, large, or small?
Yes, it appears to be a question.
Normal.
Normal?
I think normal.
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 As you wish. And he gestures silently to a smaller door frame just to his left, where you see no platform.
I head to that doorframe.
Right. As you each walk through, you find yourself standing within a large causeway of the glowing golden city. You can see the occasional human-like being towering over and walking along a separate path somewhere within the city, head and shoulders rising well above the buildings. You can also see to your side what looks to be small canals in which you can see streams of other tiny people walking along. And then you join yourself in with what you can only assume to be the majority of folks who are of a size with yourselves walking within the city.
It's tripping me out a little bit.
You're on a higher plane. I mean, it should trip you out a little bit. I would think.
Like, half like, this is neat, celestial kind of like explanations, and half like, this is like the angelic version of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Is that not heaven?
I wonder if we went on those platforms, if we would have become large or smaller, similar to the size of these ant-sized people.
I'm afraid of being stepped on, let alone stepping on someone else.
Yeah, maybe we can test that another time. For now, we need to find a way to get back home.
Alright, as you walk along the causeway, you shortly find yourself in what you can only describe as some kind of market district, as you see numerous vendors set up with stalls.
Damn it!
We missed stalls and after.
What?
You broke out completely after the word stalls.
Oh, okay. My bad. You see vendors in stalls calling and calling out for every kind of good you can imagine. That's all I said.
Oh, okay.
Do we understand the language?
Yeah, the voice seems to resonate. Sometimes you don't seem to directly understand the words, but as you focus on the sound, the words appear in your mind.
I'm going to keep my ear out for anything that says like portals or scrolls or dimensional travel.
You do hear multiple calls of scrolls and books and tomes. You also hear calls for different kinds of weapons and armor, for different kinds of mounts, for material components, for spellcasting needs, for worshipping, offering of direct commune with gods and deities, and even the occasional whisper of something darker. You hear cries of assistance needed, mercenaries for hire, soldiers wanted. You hear recruiting offers. Join the heavenly host.
We could so say fuck iron steps. And really piss Lawrence off.
Started over as a band of mercenaries for the celestial plane.
He's just like very slightly shaking his head, unimpressed.
I think I just saw one of his eyes start twitching.
Y'all do you.
I think I heard boners popping though when he started saying like celestial weapons.
See, then Dave makes it weird. Alright, well, I'm assuming this is our opportunity to mark it up, so let's fucking do it.
Yeah, by all means, go ahead. I still owe you a fuck ton of money, and I have nothing to sell, so...
Awesome. Glad to keep you around.
We have a hag's eye.
Alright, well... I'm going to sell the 200 pounds of plants that I have. Or 20 pounds of plants that I have.
Let's see. You want to RP it, or you just want to try to sell it?
No, I'll just sell it. I don't want to make this last too long.
Alright, you are offered 25 Electrum.
Electrum?
Yep.
Oh.
They don't use gold and platinum and...
They're offering to sell you give you coins and Electrum.
Just make sure you keep track of that third coin weight you're carrying now.
Third, fifth.
Electrum, 2 per gold. It is on page 143.
How much are they offering me? 25.
Mm-hmm.
So they're only offering me 50 gold.
No.
No, they're
Two
offering
Electrum, 12 and a half.
12.5 gold.
What? You said it was valued at 200.
I did. On the material plane. On the material plane.
Fuck that, I'm not selling it then.
Anyone else trying to sell or buy anything?
Lawrence just squashed our entire market plan.
I'm going to open the strong box that I had from the Hag's coven.
Okay.
What
Are
did
you
I?
opening it?
I'm going to intimidate it.
So how are you opening it?
Um, I guess I will turn to Badger and say, "Hey, perhaps you can help me open this strong box, and then I can try to repay you for some of the coin you gave to those people to get us here."
I feel like I'm the fucking bank for this group.
It's nice to not be the pack mule for once.
Alright, what is it? Is it just a lock?
It's a strong box with a lock on it, yeah.
That Urfer wanted to intimidate open.
That's my highest skill. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just use... What do you want? Dexterity with a crowbar? Or strength?
If you're using a crowbar strength.
Yeah. I'm trying to pop it open with a crowbar.
It doesn't really matter how nimbly you can move a crowbar about. It's really what force you can apply to the leverage.
Maybe you just haven't seen the finesse he could use a crowbar.
Maybe I'm so dexterous with a crowbar, I get it right into that perfect spot, and it just
You can just
pops
pick
open.
the lock with the crowbar, yeah.
It's like an oyster.
Do I get any bonuses or anything? Or is it just strength?
The strength.
Alright. That would be a 16 then.
Try as you might, the lock seems to hold.
I'm gonna try harder. 19.
The lock remains closed, refusing to give.
Dave did get this from the Hag's hut. Is it even like... Is it magically sealed or something like that? Like, does the crowbar matter? Because I don't think Dave checked any of this shit.
He did not.
I think he's just like, I'm gonna scream at it and it's gonna open.
That was a joke. All right, people.
Badger, give me a perception check while you're prying at this lock. And Urfer as well.
I don't have disadvantage, I assume.
No, you do not.
16.
Nat 20.
Alright, Urfer, as Badger is attempting to pry the lock open, you note a few passersby give you each an odd look as you stand in the middle of the streets trying to pry open a lockbox. Badger, you note that the back side of the lock seems to have some script on it.
I try and read it.
It is pretty clear to your eyes, and the words that make themselves out to you say, the key is C.
Like the letter C.
The key is the letter C. Is what it says.
The key is C.
Dust off them vocal cords.
That's the first thing I thought too. We need a bard.
Me.
C.
Yeah. Just picturing someone over there doing Ron Burgundy's voice exercises.
50% of the time, it works every time. At this point, the whole party is aware of the odd looks that you're getting from passersby.
Okay, so we should just buy a scroll to get us back to our other plane, because clearly we're not going to be able to do much bartering here.
Well, you don't know what's valuable. Could be hard to get. I don't know. Sling bullets here.
Alright, so Dave's just gonna try to sell sand.
So I can read everything. I can understand everything at this time. Correct?
Yeah, for the most part, things seem to make themselves known in your head. Yes.
I'm going to open the book that I got the recipes from. Am I able to read it?
No.
Fuck.
Damn.
Not how any of this works.
That was a nice idea.
It was an interesting idea.
Did we need for the ritual? Was it a tooth?
The dragon tooth, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna comb the vendors, see if they're selling one of those.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
I'm gonna comb the vendors, see if they're selling an adult dragon tooth.
All right, give me a gather information check. So charisma.
Oh my god.
Find
It'll be,
anything yet?
17.
What was it?
17.
Is that with your disadvantage?
Oh, I have disadvantage,
You're a plant creature.
You're ugly.
but I'm blooming, so I have advantage. I'm pretty.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that
Oh,
part.
so I'll roll again.
Yeah, true. See, look at that.
Solid
When
counterpoint, Mike.
you were all mushrooms and fungus, you had disadvantage. Now that you're blooming, you have advantage.
That's gonna be a 19.
You actually do come across a vendor with an assortment of dragon parts available for sale.
9 million electrum for a tooth.
All right, I approach him and ask, "Do you have any adult dragon teeth for sale?"
Sure do. We've got the red, we've got the green, we've got the black, we've got the gold, we've got the silver. What kind would you like?
The cheapest kind.
Oh, the cheapest. That, my friend, is only 500 electrum.
Good.
Do you take platinum?
Platinum? No, platinum is cheap.
Thank you very much, and I'll go back to the party.
So what'd you find?
They're selling an adult dragon teeth over there. A little out of my price range.
What was the cost?
Damn, I forgot already.
500 electrum.
500 electrum.
What's an
Because
electrum?
platinum is cheap.
Do you know how much our stuff from the material plane is worth?
I didn't ask. You're welcome to try.
I'm going to go up to the same vendor and say, "My friend says you have adult dragon teeth for sale.
Dude.
I am from the material plane. Do you know of anything that is that you are looking for from there that I might have in my sack?"
I would not know what you have in your sack. This is a most peculiar way to do business.
I'm gonna pull out my rare arcane books and say, how many electrum would this be worth?
I do not deal in books, my friend.
Okay, I
Pretty
put
much what he just tried to play with me, yes.
uh,
Anything valuable in my bag? What do I have here?
I'm gonna put that away and take out and show him the silver bracelet with the owl and say, how much would this be worth?
I deal in artifacts of the greater creature bodies. I do not deal in silvered goods.
This is the one time that any of Dave's previous characters would have been better than Urver.
I've got books. Do you know someone who gives a good price on selling books around here?
There is a book merchant that way.
Thank you, sir. You have a lovely day. It is a lovely place you have here.
It is a graceful city, yes.
Badger, don't you have some scales in your bag?
I'm gonna go back. He only deals in animal parts. We need to go to someone else if we want to trade our stuff. Unless anyone has animal parts worth.
All I have is a black dragon tooth, and that's not going to be worth much.
That's gonna be worth something, though. Probably. What if an adult dragon tooth is worth 500 electrum? That might be worth 100 electrum.
I have two. I'm sorry, I have two black dragon teeth.
Maybe 50 electrum apiece.
All right, I'll approach the vendor and take out the two black dragon teeth that I have.
And how old was the dragon teeth? They were young, right? I
Yeah.
think that's what my notes
I
were.
believe so.
It was big enough for Helm to write it. That's all I remember.
Yep.
Ah, you wish to sell?
Yes.
He pulls out a golden magnifying glass. May I touch them and inspect?
Of course.
He picks them up and reviews them carefully, going over almost every single line of each of the teeth. I'll give you 75 electrum for each.
I'm going to. What would it be? Persuasion. I'm going to try and persuade him that they're worth more.
Okay.
Persuasion is a 19.
Alright, what are you saying?
Clearly, a buyer of such fine goods understands and can see with a trained eye that these teeth are worth far more than that.
The best I can do is 80.
Fuck it, I'll take 160 electrum. I don't even know what it is, but
It's Disney dollars.
We could be getting fleeced, but I doubt it.
there's no room for caution in a life lived. That's one of my flaws. So I have 160 electrum.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's the celestial plane. Do you really think they would scam us?
A merchant's a merchant. Is a merchant is
Yeah.
a merchant.
You can be lawful and still be a dick.
It's true. You can be lawful good and still be a dick.
Okay.
Bureaucrats.
I don't know if those qualify as lawful good.
I feel like they could
I don't think so, but sure.
live by the law and they make the law. to
Whatever.
support their own interests.
Anyways,
Alright, I want to go to a... I'm gonna go to an arms vendor. I need to sell some of this stuff.
all right. What for are you trying to sell? And again, RP or just straight sell?
Just straight well, I'm gonna try and obviously persuade, but I need to sell a +1 Warhammer and the Mace of Disruption.
Ooh, you're selling the Mace of Disruption? All the wonderful things it's done for you.
I don't even think I've used it.
You have.
There's still an undead horde that's waiting to be called.
No, we were told that the Undead Horde had been vanquished.
Did Lawrence's other D&D group
Take care of our problem.
Nah, they're in the Free Cities area.
Because that'd be really funny. We just like muck everything up ahead of them, and they just fix it all.
In that case, yes, you would be the villains.
It would be so
Well, I want to see what I can get for a price for both. So it's a +1 Warhammer. And the Mace of Disruption. And my persuasion is a 20 and a 16.
Alright, sorry, you're selling a +1 sword and and the Mace of Disruption?
+1 Warhammer and a Mace of Disruption.
For the two, they offer you 1,500 Electrum.
Wow.
Wow, what?
That's a lot of money. I don't know if it's going to do shit for me when I get back to the regular plane. And I'm like, check this out, guys. And they're like, we don't know what the fuck that is.
An interesting exchange rate here, I'll say that.
How much did you get for that stuff?
They offered 1,500 Electrum.
Ooh.
You can buy some teeth now.
Yeah, I need to check the money changers. So I'm going to thank them and tell them I just need to sit on it a little bit and I'll return by the end of the day.
As you leave, they caution you the price may not be the same later.
You're such a dick.
A merchant is a merchant is a merchant is a merchant.
And Lawrence is a merchant at heart.
I say that's fine, and I'm gonna go to a money changer and see what this conversion is.
Alright. You find what you can only assume to be a money changer, however the creature before you is unlike any you've seen before. Their head seems to have a crest, horizontal crest going across it. And you can see an eye at each cardinal point of the crest itself, where the front of its face seems to have none of its own. Instead of a nose, it has two slits through which you can see it breathing through, and a round mouth from which it seems to utter words and phrases that the sounds themselves seem to have no meaning to you. You can see the creature itself seems to have 6 arms, 4 from its sides and 2 sprouting from its own back. You can only guess as to what its legs, how many legs it has, as it sits behind a small desk within the stall. Welcome.
Sounds like the stuff of nightmares.
He's pretty.
I'm just curious as your exchange rate on this plane.
You are from the material. Yes. Material 1.593, if I don't mistake it. You are looking for the exchange, right?
Yep.
From what to what, and on what plane? All information service charges at this totem are 1 electrum.
I'm curious, electrum to platinum on the material plane.
Electrum to platinum on the material plane. 1 moment. I assume you mean your own, yes?
Yep.
1 electrum is worth 1/20th of a platinum on the material. And he holds out his hand for an electrum piece.
Yeah, I give him an electrum. And yep, I'm done.
Render any other services?
Nope, I'm good.
You didn't want to know how much platinum is worth here?
Well, seeing as when I tried to pay in platinum, they basically told me platinum was worthless. I'm going to say no, I don't care.
Right, but you could convert to, like,
You do it,
a whole
Dave.
bunch of electrum, convert to
Dave
platinum,
sees the opportunity for triage here.
and then go back to the material plane and be stupid rich. No?
Oh, you're saying sell the 100 and... Oh, so sell the 159 electrum.
If platinum is worth pennies here, right? You trade for your 1500 electrum, and then you trade here.
David
That
really
electrum
understands what the
to
possibilities
platinum.
are.
So then, say it's 100 platinum per an electrum, then you would have like 150,000 platinum. Then you bring it back to the material plane.
And you buy a castle and you forget about this adventure.
Right.
Dave got it. Dave understands. And he didn't even go to business school. Good job, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Well, you have to ask how much the conversion rate is here, electrum to platinum.
Alright. Conversion rate electrum to platinum.
He holds out a hand for another electrum piece.
I give him an electrum.
1 platinum is worth an 1/8 of an electrum on this plane.
So every 8 electrum is a platinum?
No,
Nope.
every 8 platinum is an electrum.
Yeah, so your 1500 would be times 8 platinum. Plus an exchange rate fee.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go sell the Mace of Disruption and the +1 mace.
The merchant offers you 1,400 for them.
Fine. Whatever.
Fuck you.
So is it 1,500?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you said
You
14?
get 1,400 electrum is what you receive for the 2
So
weapons.
I have 1558. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the money changer and I want the electrum exchanged into platinum.
Are you doing all of it, or are we getting that dragon tooth?
Belmar remembers the original quest.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
So I want to exchange 1,000 Electrum. Actually, no. We'll buy the Dragon Tooth first.
Right,
So I'll go to the guy that sells the Dragon Teeth.
Right. If you just want 500 Electrum.
All right. I'll pay the 500 Electrum for a
You
Dragon Tooth.
have an adult Dragon Tooth.
Hooray!
Hey, there's only one more thing we gotta get, right?
Yeah, you want to ask how much a Rakshasa heart is?
Yeah, does he have one?
Unfortunately not. They are a demonic creature and their essences tend to burn. Though
Alright.
I hear the heavenly host currently deals with a hellish invasion in one of their temples. Perhaps an Rakshasa has arrived there. I do not know, but you could ask, and they may gladly accept assistance.
We should go
What
check
color
that
did
out.
you give me?
What?
What color dragon?
Black. Unless you prefer a different one. Just kidding, black. The 500 was black.
Yeah.
Am I getting any sideways looks as I'm walking through the streets here?
You get a few glances, but for the most part, people seem to ignore you. Give me a perception check.
Until that one guard notices you right now.
15.
You note what you originally took as angelic statues on the roofs of some buildings actually appears to be winged guards standing watch over the marketplace. And you can see many of them do track you with their eyes, where the general citizenry ignores you.
Interesting.
Can I go to a bookseller?
Yeah.
Dave wants in on this now.
Dave's like, shit, I need to be rich now.
Oh, good, you can pay me back all the fucking platinum I've spent.
I will try.
I'll go with Urfer.
Okay.
I will
Me
produce my demon volumes, rare arcane books, and 15 pounds of books that we got from the Hag's Hut.
You're just trying to sell in bulk?
And I'm going to say, do any of these strike your fancy?
The merchant gives a casual look, waves his hand. I'll give you 85 Electrum for the lot.
I don't remember where I got the rare arcane books from. Perhaps I can peruse and we can barter instead.
Certainly. Take a look. He taps his fist on the stall before him, and you suddenly find yourself encased as a series of bookshelves magically extend around, encircling you. You find yourself entombed with books all around.
I'm going to have a little nerdgasm and...
Belmar and Baracus. What you note is Urfer seems completely oblivious as he is shrunk down and finds himself within a bookshelf, a small wooden circle, no larger than a foot across.
We should leave him here.
He certainly would be happy.
The book merchant smiles at the both of you. Can I help you?
Can you read this?
I can.
Are you able to transcribe it into common,
You wish for transcription services.
if possible?
The whole tome?
Yes.
Is there a rush?
Oof.
Unfortunately, yes.
Fastest can be done. 3 days. It would be 50 Electrum, rush service, another 50.
Fuck, I know this book is going to be valuable.
Normal transcription, 10 days.
Okay. Let me come back to you. I need to make an exchange into your currency.
My currency? Currency is currency.
True. I need to go pawn some wares, is what I meant.
Fair enough. Don't get swindled by the money changer.
Oh, thank you. Wait, what do you mean? Swindled about a money changer?
Coinage is accepted in any variety, as long as you have enough of it. Why would you want to pay a 25% fee?
Because it'll be worth it for me.
I told you there was a fee. I didn't know how much it was.
Duly noted. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
I need to go see what I have to pawn off here.
Y'all wanted more merchants. You got some merchants.
We got all of the merchants and the bureaucrats.
Lawrence, I've got the that book on translocation, the one on the arcane, and then the 25 pounds of assorted books and pages.
Are you trying to sell?
I'm going to see if any of it will catch his attention, yes.
You putting it all out there and asking him to buy?
Yes.
30 electrum for the lot.
That's as I feared. Thank you for your time, and I'll just collect my stuff and go back to the group.
Before you go, 40?
That was quick.
He smiles. I'd rather not see you go to a competitor if I can help it.
Oh, it would lighten my load a bit.
I'd be happy to take it off for 45.
Y'all need to barter, motherfuckers. Like, what?
I haven't even rolled anything, and he's already going up.
That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna get into it, and then I realized I have no electrum in the first place, so I gotta go make some.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll persuasion or charisma, and just. Is that the best you can do?
Diplomacy check.
Diplomacy? Sure.
Mhm.
It's going to be a 19.
45 is pretty close to the best I can do.
Why not?
But not the best.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fair to me.
You sell him then?
Yep.
Alright, you shake over it and he slides over a pouch of 45 electrum.
And that's like 33 less pounds of stuff that I have. I did keep my book on alchemy. I did not specify.
Delmar, you went over there as well. Anything?
I'm just going to ask him, do you know of any portals to go to other planes? Looking to get back to the material.
You're asking the bookseller this?
Yeah, I think it'd be common knowledge.
The temples may have some services for you. Or perhaps you can find a spell charmer around. And I assume he has a way, but there is the odd priest walking through the markets these days. The last few days.
The odd priest?
Very odd priest.
What's odd about him?
No one knows who he praises. He speaks of the greatest power.
Where can I find this priest?
Keep your eye out. You won't be able to miss him. He stands out around here.
Can you give me any details onto his appearance?
Oh, trust me. You will know him when you see him.
All right.
Speaks of the one above, of the greatest one. You really don't get a chance to see much of his features. Keeps himself cowled and cloaked.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Thank you very much. And I'll return to the party and relay that information about the strange preacher.
Urfer, what you doing in that little bookshelf?
Could I interpret everything that happened in the shop while I was shrunk?
Nope, you're completely oblivious to all of that.
Okay. So I was just looking for anything that I think would make me more powerful, or just like,
Generalities aren't going to help you here.
yeah,
The most vague.
more knowledge on the Fae that I've never encountered before.
You find a full bookshelf dedicated to the Fae. Anything more specific?
Use your descriptors, Dave.
How Fae powers work.
Let's find out if you find that. I'll leave that to fate, as it were.
But
Nope.
okay. In that case, I will. Let's see. What are we facing? Anything on the Rakshasha?
You do find a whole table dedicated to demons, devils, and the underdwelling fiends of below.
I will take the most pertinent Rakshasha tome
Yes, I see.
and try to get converted back to big size.
As soon as you determine that you found what you think you want, you find yourself standing back in front of the merchant.
How much does this one go for?
A very rare tome. That would be 30 electrum itself.
Certainly you can help out a creature from the material plane trying to eradicate one of the demons from this book. Now I'm going to roll a persuasion. 13. God damn it.
The merchant raises a monocle to his eye, gives you a once up and down. Well, I do not see any demonic bonds upon you. I see you have already sold yourself once. I'm afraid I can't. You are a risky enough sale as it is.
I assure you I have the best of intentions.
Intentions have been corrupted in the past, and who knows what your Fey Lord would ask of you. And if you sold
Protector of the
yourself once, you've sold yourself once. You may sell yourself again. That doesn't stop me from selling to you. I'm just afraid I can't cut you a deal on it.
Very well.
He lowers the
see.
monocle.
What was that, by the way?
Oh, you like that? It's a little knick-knack I had my son whip up. It allows one to see the bonds that another being carries. Very useful for identifying demons, demon sworn, devils, devil sworn. Identifying which god an individual may be bound to.
How much would
Allows
that be
a
worth
better
to you?
sales pitch. Oh, it's
Am I there? Because if I'm there, I go, ooh, do me, do me.
you're not there, unfortunately.
Damn it.
If your son can whip up another one for you, how much is that worth for you?
My
to
son
you?
whipped this up. That might be a bit of an offhand statement on my part. He's done quite a bit of work, and it took a while. It's
So-
priceless, I swear.
A shame. That would be worth something in my realm.
Hey, if you had 1,000,000 electrum, I might be interested.
I know when it's too rich for my blood. Thank you. I will gladly accept this tomb and the difference of 55 electrum.
Oh.
Tome. Sorry.
Up to you. He gives you a curious look, nonetheless.
And I'm going to shake his hand. Thank you, sir.
He doesn't shake, but he gives a small bow.
I'm going to have my hands like in midair and be like, as you will, and I'll bow.
Give
He
me a
doesn't want to
perception
catch your
check.
cooties.
Give me a perception check as you walk away.
Ooh.
You got swindled, son.
I assume so. Perception is a 14.
Alright, you hear a muttered, Matt Planner has no bargaining skills as you walk away.
I'm should be very persuasive, but you know the rolls kind of prevent that.
Sure. Yeah, it's just the rolls preventing you.
Yep, that's it. That's my barrier.
Alright, Baracus, you were walking away to pawn something. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pawn my dagger to venom.
Your dagger what?
Dagger to venom.
Your dagger venom. You're getting rid of it. Interesting. Yeah. You are offered 120 electric for it.
Yeah, bro, get on my level.
I'm gonna roll on that. Poppycock, it's worth 20 times as much. 19. Wait, is that charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then it's more than that. 24.
Fair enough. 200 then. Tome, not tomb. One has bodies, the other has words.
Some have both.
True. True. The one you just received, Dave?
Yeah.
10 pounds.
Ooh, a biggie.
Ridiculous. As I said, it's worth 20 times that. 23.
Well, name a price.
1,200.
Perhaps you're looking in copper, my friend. Electrum, the best I can do would be 225.
You gotta be able to do 3. And I'll give you another one. 19.
260. No better.
280.
260. Top. I can go.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, you get 260. As you turn away from the merchant, you catch a cloaked figure seeming to stare at you, though you have the hardest time picking out any features. You see, they seem to wear a long iron chain around their neck with a plain open square as the symbol piece.
That must be that priest. I'm going to knowledge religion
Okay.
to see if I can discern who that might be.
Okay.
$22.
You have no idea.
I'm going to approach him.
Welcome. You are not from this plane.
You have a keen eye.
The one above has told me.
The one above.
Indeed.
Just couldn't help you looking in my direction. Is there something I could do for you?
No, it is rare to see a material planer walking the city.
Well, I mean no harm. I just intend to return to my realm.
Indeed. I wish you none either. You are just a curiosity here. I like your kind better than these golden freaks.
People don't normally take to me so well. What do you like about us?
Adventures from the Celestials. Plus, I can see into your heart.
Tell me, what do you think?
Do me!
The one above has revealed your past to me. I can see the pain you've been through and the journey you've traveled. I know the quest you seek to find yourselves upon, and the steps you wish to take.
Could help us. Sorry, I'm not there, so no, this matters.
Well, that was my thought. Is there anything you can do to assist us?
You bring balance to this plane, and I can send you home.
Balance how?
The heavenly host fights some demons. The portal there should be closed. No worries, they will close it eventually. It is simply a raid by the demonic forces. But if you were to aid, I would be happy to assist as well.
Well, they've been so welcoming, I guess we should assist them. Besides, getting rid of demons seems like the right thing to do.
Excellent. Will you submit for a moment?
I cock an eyebrow at that. Submit.
Yes, will you submit for a moment?
I don't understand what.
I will give you the blessing of the Greater One and allow you to pass it to your companions.
At least that's what the safe word is, man.
Yeah. A pineapple? I forget, what's that from?
Sorry, Dave. I'm thinking. I'll submit, I guess.
Excellent. He raises up the palm, and even though his flesh is right before you, you have a very hard time focusing on it. And he taps you once on the head with each finger, right in the middle of your forehead. You feel suddenly something I'm going to type to you privately.
God, that is the last thing I expected is for Brackus to fucking submit, like openly like that.
I'm respectful of religions, so I don't know if this is some type of religious.
Yeah, that's fine. You interpret it as religious, so
It's fine because Lawrence is telling him right now that he has AIDS.
he has AIDS and he can spread it to his friends if he wants.
Oh, that's what it was. I watched a video of a dude being arrested, and he almost beats the officer. And like when the officer's like manhandling him, he's like, "Listen, man, my safe word's pineapple juice." I gotta find that video now.
I was gonna say I had no idea what you were going with. My first guess was gonna be the Family Guy. The safety word is banana. Out of character, does anybody have any interest in an oath bow?
Yep.
I get up cheerfully.
No.
As you raise your head, the figure seems to have disappeared.
Lawrence, I'm gonna head to the wherever they're selling the weapons and see how much he'll offer for the oath bow.
All right, you are offered 300 electrum port.
Persuasion.
I don't want to RP, but I want to persuade for everything.
I repeated a little bit last time. 300, surely you can do better. But with the ability to track its enemies. And 20, not nat.
315.
15?
315, yeah.
Can I roll insight to see if it's a fair offer?
Mm-hmm.
18.
That video is gold.
It's an 18 on the insight, Lawrence.
Yeah. Seems fair.
Seems fair. Alright. I'll nod and make that deal.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
What is this?
It's it's a bondsman chasing down a fugitive.
Now you gotta watch the whole clip. It's so funny.
That's what you know.
Fine, I'll watch the whole
I got
thing.
you. We're done. Oh, I'm hot. Don't tase me. That shit stings. My safe word is pineapple juice.
Don't tase me, that shit stings. My safe word is pineapple juice. What?
It gets better.
I'll have to watch that later. Alright. You said 315, right, Lawrence?
You dead?
Put your hands behind your back. Palms up. Put your hands behind your
The
back.
end is like the best.
Stay just like that. Cross your ankles.
Ooh.
Cross your
We
ankles.
gonna take pictures?
Stay just like that. You understand me? Bring your ankles up to your butt.
Swap man, what's my safe word?
Bring your ankles up to your butt.
That's how far I go. You think I'm in Pilates?
Stay just like that.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm out of breath. It was fun. Ah! Ah! What you doing? Ooh, oh, that's cute.
Stay just like that. Stick this hand up just like that. Don't move it.
Real talk though, in my car, I got snacks.
No, I'm sticking pineapple juice. I like it.
Oh man.
I find gold on the
Watch your
internet.
hands, bud.
Fuck Tony.
That's my. Don't do that. That's my lighter.
Like, how can you still like be that sassy while getting like completely?
Clearly, he's been arrested a bunch of times because he's just like.
Don't tase me, that shit stings, is how he starts.
No, he starts with my safe word's pineapple.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice.
What's my safe word?
Some of those are limited edition.
It's as far as
And
I
I don't-
go.
Wow.
I don't know if you catch it, but like he's like, I think I'm gonna change my safe word to peaches. Nah, it's still pineapple juice.
You're
Ooh, strong. Hey, watch out, butthole man. Ooh, strong. Every strong man's got his senses, Dad.
Real talk though. In my car, I got snacks.
Hey, don't do drugs, kids. Oh, man.
God. You're welcome.
Yeah, you think I'm in Pilates. I cracked up at that one. As far as I go, you think I'm in Pilates? Woo, pineapple juice. No kidding? I like pineapple juice. Alright, sorry, Adam. I apologize, Ryan interrupted you.
Yep.
It's fine.
It was worth.
I was gonna say it was totally worth it.
I was just double checking that it was 3:15. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, pineapple juice. He gets tased. Yeah! I mean, that seemed like excessive force, but to be fair, it's private citizen on private citizen. But still. Seems a little weird.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm hot.
Whew, it's hot, kids. Hot! You can tell he's like about to say, "Oh, that's my dick," and he's like, "Oh, that's my lighter." It don't work. Oh, those are my quarters. Those are my. Hey, you know how long it took to get those? Some of those are limited edition. That's my wallet, man. Woo, strong. That guy's seen some shit. You don't get like that for nothing. You've seen some shit. Alright, so what's up? I got Badger's been idle for a while, but I guess he's peeing now.
Nope. Grabbing a drink.
I'm gonna go.
Haven't heard much from Belmar in a while.
I'm gonna go try to price out my my bracelet.
You guys are just gonna give away every magic item I give you? Just like, fuck it. I don't want it anymore. I'm gonna get rich on my platinum exchange rate.
It's more
You're offered 50 Electrum for it, Dave.
All right, I'll keep it. Wait, how much? I'm gonna ask the guy how much a Rod of the Pack Keeper +2 is.
A Rod of the Pack Keeper +2.
Yeah.
I assume you know what page it's on, so I can look it up. You don't. Didn't think so. Shocking. It's all right. I got it. I'm that good. Oh, I give you something like this, and you're like, "No, fuck it, I want more."
I mean,
wow, you're just greedy, Dave.
I am. Well, I want to know.
Unfortunately, you can't find one because they don't like your kind.
That's fair.
How's that?
Warlock only item? Hell no.
Can I sell my magic rod of control, or am I just too...
What is with you guys? Every magic item! I don't want to use my magic items. I just want to sell them all. Yeah, you can sell the Rod of Control.
I just figured I was so fucking crazy at this point that I wouldn't want to get rid of it.
You don't feel bound to it. Baracus is a little bound to it. But he's not with you.
Rod of Control?
Yeah, a while ago. That's old.
That's like the first magic item I got, and I didn't know what it was, and it made me fucking crazy.
You sell it and you start to recover slowly.
or get worse.
No, I'll keep it just because.
There is a sentimental attachment to it.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, you made me batshit crazy. I like you.
I don't know who you are, but I like you.
I wasn't there to hear the bookkeeper talk about the...
Right. I don't know if everybody's going to gather back together or what, because everyone kind of went their own way.
Yeah, I'm going to go try to find...
I'm assuming we're gathering.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, I haven't heard from him in a while, so I don't know if he's doing anything.
I went after the bookkeeper. I went and tried to find the whatever group members were still together,
Okay.
and then I guess I'll just stick with them and kind of comb through the crowd looking for that religious guy.
All right. Everybody else trying to come back together, or somebody else need to do something else merchant-wise?
No. Once I've got the Electrum, I'll reconvene with the group.
All right.
I need to replenish my ammo.
You're welcome to replenish ammo.
Okay, I need 10, 20, 30.
Basic arrows, or are you trying to get magic?
Plus one.
One Electrum each.
Alright, so I need 10, 20, I need 30.
Actually, yeah, while I'm on the way back, how much for a spell component pouch? Just from a...
Oh yeah, I should probably replenish one of those as well.
Sorry. Gotta find my exchange rate again. 1 gold for a spell component pouch.
1 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Replenish.
Not even an Electrum. They're that cheap.
Are they? You don't know what the gold exchange rate is?
That's true. Gold could be more expensive.
You paid for platinum to Electrum on each plane. That's all you checked.
Well, anyone else can do it.
Dave's going to wait a second. Holy shit. Dave's going to have a mental breakdown in a second as he tries to calculate shit. Not a triangle, so Dave has tough times with that.
Alright, I'm reconvening with the group.
Alright. Everybody? Brackus, yes?
Yeah, I kind of want to go get the book to kick it there, but I'm slowing things down.
No, you're not slowing anything down if you want to go get a book.
Alright, I'm going to go get that book transcribed.
You paying for the rush, or you paying for the normal?
Don't pay for the rush if we're gonna go kill demons for this plane.
Well, he said 3 days is the fastest, even with the rush, I think.
Yeah, but it's 10 regular, and we don't know how far out we are.
Well, we just saved ourselves a bunch of time. Well,
I saved y'all a bunch of time.
Ryan just saved us a bunch of time.
I'm going to inquire if interplanar delivery is possible.
For an additional 100 Electrum.
I was going to say, you'd be better off with the rush.
And you have to give them a piece of flesh for them to track you.
Jesus.
For delivery.
I understand.
A small vial of blood is sufficient.
Just the standard rush job, and I'm going to negotiate. 20.
His rate remains the same.
Alright, this book I feel is important, so... Yes, alright, do it.
Excellent. He accepts the book and payment.
Okay. Be back in 3 days.
Excellent.
And I reconvene with the party and tell them about the temple that has demons bursting through it.
I'm going to say I sold my wealth of knowledge that I was carrying with me and got this tome that includes some information about a Rakshasha to help aid us in our task.
Oh, I ran into the priest, by the way.
What priest?
What priest?
The priest the bookseller told us about.
What
Oh,
priest?
you were tiny at the time. Maybe you didn't hear us. You though.
Tiny. I was in a room filled
Oh
with
no,
books.
no.
Oh, you were tiny.
I didn't feel tiny. Huh. That guy had...
Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Holding.
I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to say that guy had a...
Holding.
what's it called? Spectacle? Optical?
Holding.
Monocle?
Monocle.
Holding.
That...
Holding. Holding.
that lets you see
Holding.
which bonds you have
Holding.
to which gods. It was crazy.
Holding.
What? I'm so confused.
Unholding.
The bookseller had a monocle that told him which gods or which bounds you had. So, like, he saw that I had...
The active form of bindings.
I was bound to a fey creature, where I assume if you looked at Badger, you would have seen Maleki. It's very interesting. I wonder what he saw when he looked at you, Baracus.
He was pretty stone-faced with me. Not really bound to anything.
We're all bound to something.
Maybe I'll ask him when I revisit. So anyways, about this temple.
Right, you were saying something about it being overrun with devils?
Demons coming through a portal. Needs to be shut.
Is that more important than the demon on the material plane?
I would say we barter to kill them to get a free ride home.
Works for me. Who cares, though? Who would we barter with?
Well, it's inside a temple, so I'm assuming the temple's keepers. We were told that the many clerics inside these temples can bring us back to the material plane.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Worth asking about at the very least.
Do you know what kind of demons? And I flipped through my book.
Demons are demons, at least in my book.
Nuh-uh. Let's see. This one has 5 legs, where this one has 2 eyes.
I was waiting for Dave to do that. As soon as you said not in my or demons are demons in my book, I was waiting for him to be like, yeah, but in this book they're not.
Lawrence, does the book tell me that the Rakshasa can change shapes?
Have you had time to sit down and read the book?
No. Hmm. Fine, I'm just gonna look at pictures if there are any.
There are a few crude drawings within it, yes.
Looks like they all just eat people.
They do that too. You note that they appear to be something like overgrown bipedal lions with backward paws.
And Rakshasas are lions? That can stand on 2 feet. 2 legs.
We gonna have some fun.
I'm going to start reading more about Rakshasa.
Just in the middle of the marketplace?
Just following the group, yeah.
Where's the group going?
I don't know, I'm just following whoever's back I'm against.
Okay.
Or behind.
Going towards the mentioned temple.
Which
You
way is the
weren't
mentioned temple?
informed of any particular temple, you were just told that there is.
Alright, I will crowdsource to see where this temple might be.
Alright, give me a charisma check.
We were also told that if we were to lend a hand,
He didn't tell. He didn't pass that on though. There's much that Barack didn't pass along.
Well, there's a lot that he just
Lost the fuck over.
yeah.
21.
All right. You find yourself speaking with one of the recruiters for the Heavenly Host, who informs you that yes, indeed, one of the temples has been put under raid, and that if you head in generally that direction, you can't miss the temple. It has a golden bright sunburst of the Lord Palor on it.
Palor's temple is getting raided? That can't be good.
Well, the priests say that we needed to bring balance to this realm.
I'm gonna perk up at the mention of that.
What else did the priest say?
I talked about the higher one, and he gave me a blessing. That's all I recall.
You suck.
A higher one than a blessing, huh? Sounds like quite the individual.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
I'm going to ask if there is a temple for Maleki here.
You're asking around?
Well, I'm assuming the Holy One was like right there, so I'd be like, oh, hey, by the way.
She keeps her shrine on another plane, but there is, or she keeps her main temple on another plane, but the shrines, is a shrine available, yes.
To the party. I'd like a moment to go to the shrine to pray before we head out. It's been a while since I've convened.
Alright, friend, I won't stop you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the shrine.
Right. Alright. You find yourself there in short order. Though it does not seem to be as extravagant as some other temples you've passed along the way. The shrine itself seems to be quite fitting of Maleki, as it seems to be composed of naturally grown trees forming a shelter, with an altar naturally growing out in the middle from the rock.
Okay, I'm gonna go into it. I'm going to place the dagger of Maleki in front of me as a focus, and I'm going to pray.
Okay.
Basically, the long and short of the prayer is to help me vanquish the demons from this plane, to give me strength, as she always continues to do, to guide me towards her light, etc., etc.
Okay. Message.
I heard the ding. Alright.
Anybody else doing anything, or are we heading over to the Temple of Palor?
Heading over to Palor.
Sounds
Okay.
good to
I
me.
guess.
As you make your way over there, Badger eventually rejoins the party. You find the temple itself seems to be cordoned off by glowing armored figures.
Greetings.
I was gonna say, it's on you guys.
Heard you
This
were
area
having
is
a bit
not,
of- Sorry, go.
this area is not safe. You must depart. We are attempting to beat back a demonic incursion here.
And we are here to help.
You are certain you would risk yourselves in this hell?
Better than that hell take over this plane.
Well said. Just be warned. As beings of the material plane, your souls can be eaten here.
What does that mean?
That means very little in the way of magic may be able to recover you.
If you die, you
Oof.
die.
And you will likely suffer an eternal torment for attempting to fight the demon kind. Though it is an honorable death, it is also a cursed death.
True, true. We were trying to get back to our own plane, and we figured this is the best way to prove that we're trying to help.
If you have the coinage, a spell charmer would likely be a better and safer bet.
But what if we like to live dangerously?
God damn it, Dave.
You may speak to the Avatar of Palor in residence here, and if he approves, you may venture down. That is your wish. Just be sure not to strengthen the armies of hell.
Oh, of course not.
The abyss is deep and full of terrors. Feel free to move on. Any gestures that you're allowed to go past support on if you wish.
I moved past.
Am I confusing you guys yet as which way to go?
Basically.
Perhaps we should just purchase the services of the spell charmer.
And let these demons attempt to take over the celestial plane?
I look to the group. You can all seek out the spell charmer if you'd like, but it's my duty to help restore balance wherever it's tilted. I must go forward.
Well, the priest did say that they would surely be victorious, but we would just expedite it.
Well, any help is still help. Rather see this through myself.
I look over to the guard. Tell me walking in there, is anything gonna happen?
Why would it? Are you demon bound?
Not bound, no.
Not bound. And what do you mean by that, demon child?
Well, I'm a tiefling. Demons, I don't know. I don't know if you have any spells or anything going on in there.
And your blood may be tainted, but not your soul. Yet, that is up to your choice.
See, they love you here.
Alright, I give a curt bow and I walk in.
I just erased Wes from my notes. Fuck that clown.
Aww.
Go back and
Alright, so I've got Belmar, Trevok, and Baracus positively going to the temple. Anybody
I'm
else?
positively going.
Alright, just checking.
I huff. Unnatural.
Pepper?
Yep, I'm going.
Okay, just checking.
Just
You
wait
might,
for-
for all I knew, you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna go pay for the spell charmer. See you guys back on the plane.
Urfer goes away, we just march in, middle fingers in the air.
Alright. As you enter the temple, a blinding light seems to approach you. As you squint, the only thing visible is the symbol of a golden sun sitting around the neck of whatever this glowing figure is. A deep voice resonates as it speaks. You can literally feel almost your whole body is vibrating under the presence before you. You wish to fight the demons. Yes?
You're here to help.
You suddenly each feel your as if your entire bodies and past are being reviewed tenfold. And you feel your lives pass before your eyes almost in retrospect. Your cause and righteousness are accepted here. Fight well and do not fall. Please, venture down. He gestures, and you spy what looks to be an open trapdoor with a ladder.
How do we close the portal?
If you defeat the demons guarding it, destroy the base pillars around it, and the portal should collapse. Be careful not to be sucked in. You would not like that thing. though they would surely like you.
Come on, I want to go to the demonic city and be like, "What's up, guys? Let's barter." What, copper is like platinum here? Awesome.
This ain't your last one. Your last guy might have been able to get away with that. Look, I'm demon bound, guys. Come on, I'm good here.
Right then. Kill the demons, don't die, destroy the pillars at the portal. Sounds easy enough. Let's go.
Kill the demons, kill the demons.
And I head towards the trapdoor.
Yep. Going down. Although I find it hard to believe that like an army of angels couldn't do better than us.
4 humanoids and an Urfer.
And an Urfer?
I felt like you needed your own classification there.
I mean, I'm honored.
You're your own kind of thing. Congratulations. Alright.
I hesitate to call you the wild card because sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad, but it's just
Wild card, bitches! Woo!
loose cannon.
Alright. Everybody's going down, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright.
Easy, Matthew McConaughey.
Alright.
Is this a rope ladder at the trapdoor? Do we have to make a save?
No, it's a normal ladder.
Okay.
Wow.
What? What?
He's doing the Owen Wilson.
Oh. I did not realize that.
I wish I didn't, but
Alright. As you walk down as you come down the ladder, each of you, a unholy chill passes through your bodies. You can feel something's quite wrong. At the same time as you walk down, you see what looks to be a shadowy form rising from the far corner of the room. Almost as if some kind of evil essence has taken on a vague physical form. While the room is dark, you can barely make out the form flitting upwards out of the corner. It has insubstantial claws and wings spreading darkness, and you can hear a hissing, "Death to the living." And you see that guy rising up. Everybody got it?
Oh, hell no.
And initiative rolls.
as we're on the ladder,
As you just get down. He was coming up just as you were coming down.
$23.
I need better music for this.
Final Fantasy music. Where you at? Oh, I'm totally gonna cheat.
Why? What'd you do?
No,
What'd I do? What'd I do that revealed something?
No.
Oh, you're looking it up?
No, I'm not.
Dickhead.
No, I'm not looking it up. I'm just gonna use the banishment spell.
Oh, that's fair. Badger?
yeah,
Initiative?
it's up there.
Sharing screen.
Oh, 12, sorry.
Baracus?
Sorry, 18.
Trevok?
13.
Alimar?
19.
All right. Urfer, you're first.
I'm gonna cast banishment. It's on page 217.
Where's that handbook? Fuck. Not the handbook, not the handbook. Hey.
Are there any other creatures that I can see?
All you see is this one coming up.
Okay.
Banishment. You turn to them. One creature that you can see with range to another planet is in the darkness.
Target is vanished with a faint popping noise.
That's the hope.
All right. And what's the save DC?
19.
Pop! He vanishes with a pop. Alright, out of combat. Fair enough.
I told you I was going to cheat.
You have to concentrate for a minute.
Yeah. If you end before then, it reappears.
It reappears.
The room before you seems relatively unadorned. So, coming from the trapdoor across from you, you can see what almost seems to be a creeping darkness spreading outwards from below. You can see in one corner what looks to be a small writing desk and mirror. And in the far corner, you see a few pallets. Nothing of value appears to be before you, though. Unless you want to somehow take a mirror. But, I mean, I guess that's one way to deal with it. Fair enough. Solid. That's solid, dude.
I know
No
it's not fun, but
hey, it absolutely works.
it looked bad. Man.
It's a 4th level spell, so let's be real. Like,
Oh no, it's a 5th level spell. I could have banished 2 of them.
All right, are you standing around up here for a minute? Are you explaining why you have to do that for a minute, or are you just heading down?
I'm gonna say, can you guys give me a minute? I need to make sure this thing's gone for good.
Sure.
I finally begin practicing with my war pick.
That only took a little while.
I haven't been able to.
I know. I thought it was funny.
It's not at all.
Hilarious.
I was like, "Ooh, can I practice in this room? You'll probably hit someone." All right, I'm not going to do that. Ooh, we're in the city. Can I practice? Probably not, because they'll just throw me out of the plane. They just see me pull out my war pick and just start playing with it.
So Dave's banish work then?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if their minute passes, Urfer feels confident the demonic form is banished.
All right, let's go. I'm going to also replenish my spot, my spell slot.
Oh, you're going to wait an hour? Oh, you're using your ability, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Wait, so you cast that again?
Oh yeah, 2 more times.
Alright, this is pretty fucking sweet.
I'm going to cast Daylight onto my shield and point it towards that trapdoor, see if it has an effect.
The darkness seems to recede under the light.
Sweet.
How long does that last for you? An hour?
An hour.
Concentration or no?
No concentration.
Okay.
Well, lead the way, Belmar.
I make my way to the trapdoor, and I inspect it for any traps or anything out of the ordinary.
All right. Your light seems to illuminate a large chamber below, though you can only see a limited portion of the room. You sense that there is an oppressive darkness below, and you fear there may be no other light source.
All right, I strap my shield to my back and make my way down the ladder, and then I, re-equip my shield once I'm down to the bottom.
All right. We got Belmar down here. Providing light across the room. What's the distance on your daylight spell? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, he can illuminate the whole room.
I'll follow behind Belmar.
I'll bring up the middle.
M65. Holy shit.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
All bark skin says is you touch a willing creature until the spell ends. The target skin is rough, bark-like appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16.
Yes.
So it literally just brings your AC to a 16?
Unless you have armor that would bring it above, yes.
But what if I have armor?
It's pointless if you do.
Essentially, unless you're like in plate. So if you're wearing like leather armor, you raise their toughness really well. If they're in plate mail, you're not doing much for them.
Just making them look cool.
Essentially.
It's like natural armor V.
Right. Except there's no natural armor. Is everybody else coming down or just Belmar?
Yeah, I'm going down.
Did you miss when I said I was following after?
I did.
Wait, so it brings your armor class to a 16 and then you get your dex on top of it?
No. It's
So if my armor
if your
class
armor class
is
is less than
17,
16, then it comes 16. If your armor
Oh.
class is above 16, then it doesn't affect you.
it's worthless. Nice.
I mean,
Piece of
Ursa and
shit
Baracus
spell.
might like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are other ones with like stone skin and stuff.
There are upgrades. Alright, Baracus Badger coming down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody give me initiative again.
I was asking because before we went down, I was going to cast it, but that's alright.
22.
11.
Yeah! Fucking nat 1.
And me too, except I have a -1 on my deck.
Mains?
Oh, I got a +4, so 5.
Baracus?
17.
Urfer?
22.
Greyvok?
19.
Omar?
11.
Alright. As you walk down, you hear a hissing, shuffling noises. As you see a massive wretched fiends on the far wall. They seem to be vaguely humanoid with massive stump-like feet and long arms thinning as they go, resulting in long claws. Their face appears to be a mash of flabby flesh, vaguely in a humanoid features. The flesh around their mouth seems to be torn and jagged, revealing blood-stained teeth. Their bodies seem to be in the midst of rotting away under some kind of putrid disease as they grumble forward, making hissing and blubbering noises.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 10 feet up.
Okay.
It seems to be made of some kind of blackened stone, as far as you can tell.
Hey, Dave, I don't suppose you have vials of oil or anything on that character.
Nope.
Alright, they look eager to charge forward at you as you walk down the ladder. Urfer, you're up first again, it seems. Banish all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I can't do that.
It's alright, they're not bad.
I was going to say, if there's that many of them, let's,
Where's the cleric? Channel divinity.
I'm gonna go to C21.
Ah! You see nothing.
What? What do you mean I see nothing?
You see nothing. Alright, go ahead. What do you want to do?
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast M1.
Alright, that's an attack roll, yes?
Yep. Uh, 26
Oh, that connects.
and a 20.
You're not going to roll damage, you're just going to roll to attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I guess
What kind of damage is it?
it's 1d10 plus 4.
Kind of damage.
Force.
Oh, force.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um, six damage with the first one. And 9 damage with the second one.
The creature puffs into a discolored vapor under the force of the blast.
What was that? 6 damage did that?
6 plus 9.
Yeah, 15.
Anything else?
That's all I got. I don't have like a million fucking spells like Brackus does.
Trayvok, you're up.
I will move to F14. And I'm going to Firebolt M9.
Firebolt M9.
For 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And it's going to be 13 damage.
Wait, actually, nope. I take that back. The flame strikes it, but seems to have a limited effect. 13 damage total, you said?
Yep. Not too surprising there's resistance.
Alright. Anything else?
Noticing the resistance, I'll say, Brackus, looks like they'll soak fire. Doesn't look as effective.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Baracus, you're up.
Perhaps your fire spells aren't as powerful as mine. And
And I cast Fireball. Fuck it all.
I use my wand and Fireball K18.
Yeah, that gets all of them. So, a dex save?
Yeah, 20 to half.
Yeah, they all fail.
Oh, beautiful.
Here's the difference between a caster with a wand and a firebolt from a fighter.
Pretty sure you're killing them all right now.
31.
With a puff, they all turn to vapor under the fiery burst of flame. And out of combat.
I grin toothfully.
My fire's better than your fire.
Oh, it's no contest. It's just my specialty. Come, there's more demons to slay.
I was just letting you know, and I'll move to the... What is that, a doorway?
It seems to be an open hallway, yes.
I don't want to walk through the vapor.
That's why I didn't put you in the vapor yet.
I am not going into the vapor.
Alright, as you approach the vapor, you note that it appears to be comprised of numerous black specks that seem to literally float where they are in the air.
I'm gonna start taking like my cloak and like kind of getting them out of the way by waving it up and down.
I'm gonna hike up my rope and use it as a...
You say Dex?
Yeah, I guess.
Druidcraft can create a slight breeze. So I would like to see if Druidcraft moves one of the vapors.
11 on my Dex.
Seems to have limited to no effect due to the pitiful amount of breeze you're able to comprise. A druid craft. Yeah, it's sufficient to snuff out a candle towards a small campfire. So, on your first attempt, You push one vapor 5 feet away.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep pushing them back. Just keep casting Druidcraft. And I want to push them all into the top corner.
If that didn't work, I was just gonna gust of wind it.
That would be most effective, but
Yeah, but I can just sit there and keep going.
Well, that's why I was waiting. Cantrip versus spell slot.
all right, you are able to consolidate a thick cloud of grungy darkness to one corner of the room.
Nice.
Did anyone touch it at all?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, and yeah, now we'll move to the
Yep. Look in the hall.
hall.
Yeah, I'll take the lead with Badger, lighting the way with my shield.
Onward.
All right, 1 second. Let me check something. Where is it? What is it? What is it? Right. Yeah. So you find yourself party.
Party.
Bless you, sir.
Sorry. Thank you.
You find yourself at the start of a long hallway that seems to end in a curve. Give me a perception check, everybody.
15.
24.
Also 24.
17, and Ryan stepped away.
And what is the order of the parties going down the corridor in?
I was following behind Belmar.
I'll be behind him.
I'll be in the back.
And I believe Badger was with Belmar.
Off today. Alright, what were the perception checks again? I'm sorry.
Mine's a 15.
Me and Urfer both had 24.
17.
Alright. Trevok and Urfer. Moments before a massive form slams into Belmar and Badger. You hear what he sounds almost like a grunting, gorilla-like charge coming down the hallway. Before a relatively familiar form seems to appear from you. You recognize it from a certain mayor's house.
Oh god.
Oh,
You recognize a large, hulking, almost orangutan-like figure with gruesome, dripping visage and tusks jutting from its jaws. It stands just under 8 feet tall, barely keeping from scraping the ceiling above. Its broad shoulders and its massive size lead you to believe this creature must weigh well over 500 pounds. It flies in seemingly from nowhere as you recognize it was previously invisible. As it attacks Elmar and Badger.
Say hi, Bradley.
You hear a guttural voice inside all of your heads. You will die! Yes, that includes you, Penny. Sorry. Or whoever I'm talking to. I can't see whose it is.
Yeah, it's Riley.
Damn, that's close. Alright.
Yeah, tell them.
Omar, your armor class is 15 still, correct?
17. I have my shield.
Alright. And Badger, your armor class is 17, correct?
Yep.
All right. Badger, you dodge a fist. Belmar, you are less lucky, as you are not only clobbered with a fist, but caught with one of its toothy tusks as well. Taking a total of... Let's roll.
The gore! The gore!
You take 14 damage from the fist. And 15 from the tusk.
Damn. So am I with like 48?
So Urfer, Dravok, please roll initiative as the first one's aware. Let's connect this round.
Ooh.
Does that mean you got a nat 1, Dave, so you got to re-roll it?
Yes, it does. That's already happened another time tonight.
I figure. You get too excited when you roll a nat 1.
I got an 18.
16.
All right, Urfer, you connect.
I'm going to... God, how many of these things are there? And I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll your attack roll.
28.
With disadvantage due to cover.
I have a Spell Sniper.
Okay, perfect. 20 what?
8.
Yeah, that hits.
And then on
You have a 28 to your attack. Holy shit.
11, which probably doesn't hit.
11 does not hit, no. Somehow you missed the giant 8-foot-tall, 650-pound glowing orange ape in front of you.
I got an 11 damage.
11
Force
damage?
Yep.
All right. Your blast reaches out and strikes the beast, causing it to shrug in annoyance at the blast. Trayvon?
Similar course of action. You got Badger on here twice, just so you know.
I do, don't I? Maybe not anymore.
I just letting you know.
Because I had him there, and then you said he was with Belmar, so I moved him up.
Right.
You note that the figure really fills the hallway. Just FYI.
Does an attack of opportunity count? No, because we're in... I'm trying to figure this out. So we're in combat, so he got to act first, correct?
Yeah, he was in surprise round. Urfer and Trayvok get to join him because their perception rolls were high enough to pick up on him coming.
Okay, so I would have to disadvantage, otherwise I would take another attack.
You'd have to what?
Disengage. I'm sorry, disengage.
Yes, if you moved out of his attack range, yes.
Okay.
And he fills the hallway, so we can't really.
Which is why it's surprising that somehow Urfer missed.
I am going to.
His fists are about the size of your chest.
I'm going to back out into the previous room. I'll just do K20. Is that within range?
Okay.
And I'll try to firebolt him.
Disadvantage due to cover. Unless you have Spell Sniper too.
I do not
Did
have
the whole party take Spell Sniper?
I don't have Spell Sniper.
Spell Sniper!
It's a really useful feat.
I have Sharpshooter, so I don't have to worry about it.
Sharpshooter is the archer's version of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, same thing. It's just... Oh.
Alright, so my disadvantage is going to be 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. The other was a nat
That's
20.
a really good
so-
disadvantage.
Well, I got a nat 20 as the other, so I'm sad.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Womp womp indeed. 17 fire.
Alright. As it strikes him, you note that his fur seems particularly resistant to the flame.
Yep.
And he gives a roar, echoing down the hallway at you all. Fire will not hurt me. Alright, everybody else can roll initiative.
Well, just not as much.
Mine's a 12.
Nat 20 plus 4, so 24.
Okay.
19.
Alright. That brings us to Badger first then.
Alright, so I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Now I forget this shit. So disengage is considered one attack, but I have 2 attacks. So can I disengage and then attack?
Disengage counts as your action. Attacking is an action no matter how many attacks you have.
Okay. Alright, well I will. Alright, I'll disengage. And where the fuck am I gonna move to? I'll go right above Trayvok.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You have 35 movement.
No, I do not. I only have 25, so I'll go right above Baracus.
Okay.
Or right below Trayvok. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's 25. Okay. You nimbly dodge aside, making sure you give no opening to the Balgura, sorry, as you back away.
Balrog?
No, Balgura. Balrog's a completely different beast. You can fight that too later if you want.
Alright, and I
Run,
will.
you fools.
Nice.
And you what? Anything else?
No. Well, no, that's my action. I can't do anything else.
Right. Well, I mean, free actions, I always want to make sure you have time for that.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Badger, please give me a intelligence saving throw, please.
Badger.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
22.
All right. Seemingly from nowhere, a magic wall of fire appears to separate you and Baracus. Though it at first seems very convincing and you can almost feel the heat licking at your flesh. You realize it's an illusion, and you shrug it off. It seems to have no further effect upon you.
Oh, I have bonus against illusions as well.
Well, you had high enough anyway. Alright. The creature seems stunned that you resist its spell work. And gives a guttural roar. Yeah. And that's its turn. As it roars down at Belmar before it. Baracus, you're up. Sniper.
Nah, I'm gonna use Blight.
Ooh.
So 20 to half of necrotic damage.
What type of save is it?
Constitution.
Alright, you have.
50.
Is that the half or? That's
No, I can't roll 100 damage. So half is 25.
With a roar, black energy blasts out from your fingertips and seems to seep into every pore of the creature before you, turning its once orange skin fur blackened gray and dying in flecks. And it gives a guttural roar as racking pain shoots through its body.
And cheese it.
Alright, we're
I'm
going
gonna
to go.
move to age 22.
Alright. Anything else? No?
Actually make it G, but then, yeah, I'm done.
Urfer, you're up.
I'm gonna move to K19 and Eldritch Blast again.
Good. Once again, oh, you have spell sniper. No, fuck off.
19
Hits.
and 19.
Hits.
Ten and 5. 15 total.
Alright, both blasts strike home on the creature's chest, causing it to roar and sag a bit. You can see a look of surprise across its features as it realizes it's losing this fight.
And I'm gonna sidestep to J19. Actually, no, I can't.
I was going to say, I think you used all your movement.
Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Trevok, you're up again.
Alright. I will throw another firebolt at him.
Alright.
21.
That's with disadvantage?
No, forgot the disadvantage. 18.
Hits still, yep. That hits it. Indeed it hits.
15 damage.
Creature
7.
roars once again. You can hear a hint of dismay in its roar, however.
Rawr, 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 all talk.
Anything else there, Trevok?
No, just haunted.
Alright! Belmar, you finally got to act!
I'm going to disengage and move to K22. Turn around to aim my shield down the hallway, and I'm done.
Alright. Alright, Badger, you're up again.
Time to fuck this thing up. Does a 19 hit?
Oh, it does.
And does a 23 hit?
It does indeed.
Alright, so both attack rolls. Is it considered undead?
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
It is a fiend.
See, I have favorite enemy fiend, but I don't think it does anything for me.
You can probably track it better.
That's all it is. $32 damage.
32 fucking damage. With arrows?
Oh, I didn't even roll my Colossal Slayer. So 32, 35, 40 damage. Yep, 40 damage, 2 arrows.
Alright. Arrows strike home, driving up to their fletching into the creature's chest, clearly causing it pain with every breath. Anything else? Anything else?
Looking. Are cantrips free action?
No,
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
unless it says it is. Most of them are not. Alright.
Yep, I'm done.
The creature gives a roar and literally leaps down the hallway at Belmar, covering the distance in less than what is clearly a single jump for it. It lifts its arms and attacks in a most reckless but vicious manner, giving itself advantage on all its attacks. But you all have advantage against your attacks against it next turn.
Belmar, you're about to get fucked up.
17, right, Belmar?
What was that?
Your AC?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You are struck with literally all 3 attacks.
Good thing you have that other character rolled already.
Yeah, he just happens to be in the celestial realm, chilling.
Just under the temple.
You take a total of 26 points of damage,
All right.
as both fists seem to connect with you, and then it gores you with its bite. You will all fall in this dungeon.
This is a temple, motherfucker. Get out.
I like it. Brackets, you're up.
I will.
See dark ichor leaking from its multiple wounds.
Feck.
Indeed.
I'll move up to the party marker.
Tough shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I have an angle? Or do I
Yep.
gotta go
There
up
you have
one?
an angle. It's so big it literally just fills this door frame.
I'll frostbolt it.
Ooh, mixing it up.
What's the thing again? Is it 25 hit?
Oh yeah.
$14 damage.
Gives a cry and collapses, blocking the doorway before you.
Huh. We should have just used cold.
Yeah, that's it.
Good takeaway. Oh, unfortunately, I don't know a cold spell at the moment, so.
Out of combat.
Alright. I'm gonna try to get this thing out of the doorway.
What's your pull strength?
What is pull? It's sorry, 1 second.
Damn right.
I'm gonna go.
I walk up to the beast and with the dagger of Maliki stab it in its eye. Basically drive it right to the hilt. And then you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
And in Gnomish, I'm going to say...
Going to say?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Maliki, this undead, or this fiendish creature is... sent... Hold on, let me think about this.
Letting you think.
Just a moment.
Holding. Holding.
While he does that, I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself as a 4th level heal. Or, yeah, 4th level spell.
Okay.
Alright, as I do it, as I... Maliki, cleanse this realm and all realms of these unnatural and fiendish creatures. All gods love a sacrifice. Not all, but...
How much you healing for, Belmar?
That was for 24. I'm at 46.
What's your max?
When did you heal that first 8?
What do you mean the first 8? I was down at, what, 22?
I had you at 8 damage prior to the session. You took 29 and 26, which brought, and then 5 to 24 bringing you to 38.
No, I healed last session.
Yeah, on our way
Max.
away from the bears, you said we healed just by being in the celestial realm.
All right, man. Whatever. Fine.
Alright.
Oh, you can do it.
Lawrence, my poll.
I can't do it. I just did it on my own. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
There you go. Way better. Nice, McConnell.
Hey, you guys don't think that parts merchant would want demon teeth, would he?
Either way,
It's
we
not a-
gotta get it out of the hall, so someone give me a hand with this. Lawrence, my pull weight is a 390.
Yeah, you are not strong enough to move it on your own.
Who's our next strongest? I've got a
Bee Badger.
That's sad. With
I've
the
got
I mean, last one's what, at a 17?
I've got a 13.
Yeah.
I got an 8 strength, so -1.
If I ever get a chance to get a belt of giant strength again.
I offered you goggles again. You turned me down. So
Yeah,
if
because
I offered you a
wasn't
belt,
just,
you'd say no.
if it wasn't just an offer for the goggles, sure. No, I would have had to do something awful. I'm all set.
Deliver a letter.
Yeah, which fucking took Belmar's eye. I'm all set.
The letter didn't take the eye.
No, the fucking voodoo doll chasing him did.
Nobody asked him to pick up the voodoo doll.
It's bad juju.
Nobody asked him to pick up the voodoo doll.
I'm just saying, it's bad juju. He lost an eye.
But now he's got a new magic eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he had to attune to. That's one less thing.
True.
Oh, yeah, I should probably put that down.
Alright, I'm helping, obviously.
All right, what's your full strength?
30 times strength.
30 times 16?
Yep.
960? Wait. I must have gotten that wrong. 30 times 16. 480.
Yeah, together you're able to pull it. Badger is stronger than Treva.
Really?
Yeah. I'm old.
Wait,
I
I'm
lost
stronger
strength.
than both of you.
You guys suck.
I'm an old dwarf. What do you want from me?
It's not even you.
Look at your party. Look at your party. You have two short dwarves, a gnome, a halfling, and a casting tiefling.
Yeah.
You have a very non-orthodox party.
Dave keeps losing characters and keeps re-rolling weaker characters.
Alright, you're able to drag the creature aside.
Do you think they'll buy demon parts? I assume they're gonna not want them, but
I think they offered demon parts, if memory serves.
It's a bit more hush, wasn't it?
whatever.
Do you, Dave?
I'm good with leaving it. Fucking
This-
foul.
This character doesn't care about trophies.
It's my first character that doesn't care about trophies.
All right, onwards and forwards.
Down the hall. You still
I'll
got-
lead with my shield.
I was gonna ask if Daylight's still active.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, he doesn't have anything on him, right? There's like nowhere to hide any.
It's just a
loot.
giant ape with now blighted orange fur.
Yeah, okay, I'm leaving him. All right, back to the traveling.
I'm following closely behind Belmar, just in case something comes to attack. I can
Right.
hopefully
So
soak him.
Belmar's leading?
I'll walk with him this time.
Alright.
Again,
Anybody else behind?
in the hopes that if something attacks, I can soak the hit instead.
I'll be behind them.
I'm wary of narrow hallways. Ever since that last time. Watch your step.
You think there's gonna...
Fucking beam that almost killed you like 6 times.
Yeah, but this is a temple, man.
Yeah, I will keep an eye out for traps as we go.
We don't know what the demons might have set up.
Give me an investigation check.
Be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Yes, just demons in the temple, like meticulously setting up traps. Haha, the tripwire's installed.
Now, this is where Lawrence brings back Pickle Pete just to do that kind of shit.
He hated that.
A comeback for Pickle P would be so fucking funny.
So investigation's gonna be a 19.
Alright. You see, as you walk down the hallway, what looks to be a small iron star symbol on the floor.
Watch your step, and I call, or watch your step, and I point out the iron star. I want to see if I can, like, mark it without triggering it.
How are you marking it?
I will, kind of flooring are we on? Is it like dusty flooring or dirt?
It appears to be some kind of blackened rock.
Blackened rock? Is it like a soot covered? Can I brush some soot away?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to, for the not for the star itself. I don't want to touch that, but like just like the foot before it kind of thing, the tile before it.
You get a light residue of like an ashy coating, though it's very light. The rest of it seems to have been burnt into whatever the floor originally was. You get a sulfuric-like smell to your fingers,
All right. I will.
i.e., you smell like shit.
Yep. That's whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna say there's an iron star here. Watch out, blends in with the soot.
Alright.
And I will carefully move past it.
As you do so, A high-pitched shrieking noise echoes from the hallway before you. You see a small, winged shape come soaring around the corner. Its skin ice blue and appears to be a small, tiny version of a demon. And it smiles hovering in place, staring at you down the hall.
Mountains will crumble to it, and temples fall, and no man can survive its endless call. What is it?
I'm sorry, mountains will crumble to it.
And temples fall, and no man can survive its endless call. What is it?
Time.
Ooh, a smart
Time.
one.
Yep. I said it and I was fucking muted. God damn it. Like I said it just as you did, but I was muted.
Kicks a single finger up.
I was carried into a dark room and set on fire. I wept, and then my head was cut off. What am I?
A candle.
Woohoo! Tricky, tricky!
He holds up a second finger.
All about the house with his lady he dances, that he always works and never romances. What is he?
Again?
All about the house with his lady he dances, yet he always works and never romances. What is he?
This is good. This is a good one.
Talk, Dick, talk.
Can you type it out for me, Lawrence?
No.
Fuck.
I can.
Go for it.
No Googling, FYI, if that's not obvious.
No, I'm not Googling. That
I
fucking
would
cheapens it.
never. Yeah, that's.
I'm just a visual guy.
Well, that's why he's not writing it down. He's offering it to you verbally.
"10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
Not helping.
5.
Shadow?
Is that your final answer? Three.
I mean, that's all I've got.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'll let you run with it.
1. Incorrect. I was ready to give you an answer for answering my riddle 3. A hint I would have given to thee. The big galoots in the room about could not have put up with a faced with thee. However, the answer to riddle 3 is not a shadow, but a broom. And now you will die.
And he turns to fly into back into the next room.
I have no idea what you just said in any of that, but alright.
He said he would have given you an answer, a hint, if you'd answered his riddles 3. But since you failed, he will not give it to thee. And the big galoots in the room about can go and kill you and dine upon your corpses.
So he's flying away.
For
Right
the
now?
answer to answer riddle number 3 was not a shadow, but a broom. And that is what he does and bids to thee. And turns to fly to the next room.
I never would have guessed a broom.
Don't cast Earthbound.
No, it does. It makes perfect sense.
All about the lady he dances,
Oh, makes
the
sense.
day he works, and never romances.
No, it was. It made perfect sense.
Oh, it was works?
Is that not what Adam? Oh,
It walks.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were saying.
It works. You could have asked for clarification if you had an issue with one word.
I didn't know I had an issue with a word.
Yeah, fair.
I understood walks.
The creature speaks how it speaks.
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm
Believe
casting
Mike's casting
Earthbind on it.
spell.
You're casting what on it?
Earthbind. It's from Xanthars.
Where are you, Xanathar?
Page 155.
Gracias.
Is that worth it? I saw it was on sale for like $20.
Xanathars is the best extra book to come out yet.
A lot of really good spells, subclasses.
Yeah, the subclasses are huge. Alright. It's a strength saving throw. What's the DC?
That is going to be 16.
Alright, yellow bands of energy course itself around the creature, causing it to fall to the floor.
Unfair! Unfair! Unhand me, fiend!
It's on the ground. I'm charging this fucking thing.
Are you? You're charging it?
Yeah, I passed by the switch. I'll move forward to attack it.
As you come charging forward, it screams.
I want to hold a hand up, like to not attack it.
No, do not attack me!
That's what it calls out. I don't know if you still want to finish your attack.
I'll wait.
We asked for puzzles. He's giving us puzzles, and now you want to kill the puzzles? Like, what the fuck?
I don't want to kill the puzzles. I want it not to alert big galoots.
Be better at riddles.
Answer one more riddle.
There you go.
Just set me free.
Let him go.
If you insist, and I'll stop concentrating.
Ha! Stupid druid. 2 little holes in the side of the hill, just as you come to the cherry red mill. What are they?
What was 2 little holes in the solid
2
red
little
mill?
holes in the side of a hill, just as you come to the cherry red mill. What are they?
I want to say pits. Cherry pits, holes in the hill.
Go with it. I have no idea.
I mean, we could ask for a hint.
Yeah, can we ask for a hint?
They are here.
They are here.
Yeah.
My guess stands.
See
If you have a
them
better idea.
presently.
Oh.
I can't give you a better hint than that. Well, I can, but it would literally give it away.
Oh. Got it. No.
Go on. No, that makes sense.
And
The 2 little holes in the side of a
at
hill.
the hill, just as you come to the cherry red mill. What are they?
The nose is but half the answer.
To the Cherry Red Mill?
It flashes a toothy grin at
Is
you
that
all.
a mouth?
Are you answering that?
Sure, nose and mouth.
Correct. Though it took me a while to get there.
Seriously. Thanks for the coaching. Appreciate it.
Literally tried to give it away there.
The next chamber is filled with ice. Be careful, or else you may slip and fall. Be sure to cover your nose. For the next creatures, they do smell terribly. Your ears may need to be blocked as well, for the drone comes for you all. Good luck!
And it turns and flies away. Attempts to fly away again.
I looked at Badger, see if he wants me to stop it again.
No, let it go.
I let it go.
The wanted riddles.
Yep, that's what I'm like. Everyone's like, kill the fucking thing. I'm like, no, why would we filled out a poll? Like, this is it.
I wanted the
Justin
international
wanted to
travel.
alert the next room. That's it.
Adam, I'm not coming at you. I'm just like,
Are you
this
coming
is
out?
how
I
he-
took that as failed puzzle, react to failed puzzle. Kill the fucking thing before it can let the enemy
kill
know.
it.
It's fair. It's fair.
RPG 101. Kill it before it can scream.
I'm going to take out spare cloth and wrap it around my face to block my nose and ears.
Before stepping over the star, I'll turn to the party. Stick with me. I'll keep I'll keep us safe from any sounds and any spores or anything in the air.
If it stank, it stank.
Is that some like mushroom power you have? You can just
I'm gonna follow suit with Erfurt.
No faith in the druid.
You could be felled, we could get separated. No offense.
That's true.
Keep them separated.
I don't know anything to do about the ice, but
Oh, I have a simple solution to ice.
I can't believe you even said that out loud.
I don't really have a method of plugging my ears, but I will pull a cloth over the bottom half of my face.
I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself.
Okay.
Lawrence,
Yes, sir.
the robe of stars, which I am wearing, has a cloak
Mm-hmm.
with a hood.
Yep.
Would that help as far as pulling the hood up for sound?
No.
As far as sound goes, wouldn't you get advantage on that roll anyway?
Ooh, I should, right?
Yeah.
Good look, Adam.
Quick, everybody just cut your ears off.
Meanwhile, like my character sheet says, like at the very top, minus ear.
Oh.
All right. So what are we doing?
Well,
Well, he was was casting freedom of movement, so I don't know what he was doing after.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim the shield with daylight so everyone else can get past the star, and once everyone's ready to go through to the other room, I'm gonna turn to Baracus and say, once we go in, I won't be able to hear. If you need me, use your mind trick. And I'll tap my
As you
head.
each step over the star, a shrieking noise emits from the room at the far end, stopping after a few seconds and starting up as the next person crosses over.
Don't forget, we were using that spell wrong.
Yeah.
What spell?
Message.
It's not.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, it has to be a whisper.
Yeah.
No, the whisper is heard by another person as a whisper. So if you can't hear, you still don't hear the whisper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's audible. How are you blocking your ears there?
Oh, I haven't cast it yet.
Oh. That's why I was saying. It's like, what do you mean you can't hear? You haven't cast anything. You haven't done anything with a robe.
Wait, wasn't the argument was since they couldn't talk, they couldn't do it?
Mm-hmm.
But it was a low whisper that you can hear telepathically?
No, it's not heard telepathically. They hear a whisper in their ear. You have to be able to speak, and they have to be able to hear.
Okay.
So right now I've got Arachnus and Urfer muffled their ears and nose.
Yes.
Yep.
I've blocked my face, but I haven't blocked my ears. I don't really have a method to do so. And once everybody's crossed the star, I'll just roll my shoulders and say, let's see what's ahead.
Alright.
Before we go into the room, I'm going to say, stay with me if you need protection from their ailments. I'll do my best, and I'm going to cast Warding Wind. Xanther's Guide, page 170.
Yes, use all your spells now. Strong wind blows around you, and a 10-foot radius moves with you. The wind has fallen effect, deafens you and other creatures in the area. Distinguishes unprotected flames in its area that are torch-sized smaller. Hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed. Area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack rolls of ranged creatures have weapon advantage if the attack pass in or out of the wind. Okay. As you step into the next chamber, you see what appears to be a large chamber covered in a sheen of ice. 4 hulking bipedal and clawed toad-like creatures stand about the room, looking in your direction with gap-toothed and toothy smiles as their lizard-like tongues flick in and out. Their clawed feet seem to have no problem finding purchase on the ice as they all turn in your direction. Initiative, please.
Oof. 4.
12.
21.
I too have a 21.
Okay, that means Brackus is up first.
I'm going to
Everything in
fireball.
here is difficult terrain, FYI.
I'm hoping to alleviate that.
We'll find out.
I'm gonna fireball. Oh, sorry.
You gotta move.
Okay, yeah.
Just
So
saying.
I share with Belmar.
That's what you want to do. You can absolutely do that.
I'm gonna fireball. Oh, sorry, P. 39.
Oh, 39. There.
P39.
P39.
Yeah.
The 30-foot radius.
20. Am I misremembering again?
So, yeah, you're roughly that.
Just making sure I'm not fucking this up. 20-foot radius. All right. 20 to half. 8 died. 6.
Dex or?
Dex, yes.
Alright, they both take full. And then half.
Fuck, brain fart. 33.
33. Alright. Baracus, Belmar, and Trevok, you all hear an odd, annoying humming noise that seems to infest your eardrums. Alright. Anything else?
Was the ice affected? I'm guessing not.
The ice appears to melt and then almost instantly refreeze. The pattern becomes a ripple instead of the smooth glassy ice it had been previously.
It's more grippy. Still slippery slightly.
If these things skate across it, though, just take them out. Just firebolt as they start moving.
I want a perception to see if there's any objects lying around that I can see. Or is this just a room of ice?
Give me a perception.
16.
You do spy in one corner what appears to be a frozen form, creating a small ridge within the ice. And you spy a second one in the northern corner of the room. It's hard to tell what they are. Besides, they appear to be relatively humanoid in appearance.
Let's see. Careful, I think they can freeze you solid, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step back. I believe I still have 5 feet left.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You have 35?
No, I have 30. I thought I was directly above Badger.
No, you were 1 back.
Okay. And I stay there.
Okay. Almost lost my books again. Alright, that brings us to Belmar.
Alright.
Give me, please, before you do anything else, a Constitution saving throw.
Lawrence, that was a fireball from my wand, which is why I didn't give you a wild magic.
Oh, that's fine. Actually, you have the wind spell up, right? Belmar?
Oh, what was that? Oh,
You have
yeah,
the
I
wind
do have
spell.
the wind.
Alright, so actually none of you can hear anything. You're fine. Don't worry about the saving throw.
Alright. I'm going to cast Erupting Earth. Focusing pretty much on the other side of the wall of Badger. Like if you can move north 1. Page 154 Xanthers. Or 155.
Your whole spell list is just from Xanathars, huh?
I've been looking forward to these spells for a long time.
Alright, so you want to do it, what, there?
North 1. So that's where like the bottom left corner of the cube will be.
No, that wouldn't be the bottom left. That would be the center point.
Well,
You want to cast it there, that's the center point of the square.
I'm trying to cast it so that is the bottom corner.
Where
So,
would you like to cast it?
Hi. You want to come say hi?
Gonna be between.
Let's get your coat off. Coat off.
What, MN? Between M and N on what, like 35, 36? Yeah, roughly there.
You want N36? Yes?
Yeah.
Water bottle?
I definitely heard her say bottle.
You say hi?
Hi, Penny.
Say hi.
Alright, so that's the area you're affecting.
All right.
You say Pikachu?
Earth, element turned Earth and Stone eruption 22 feet. Area must make a dex saving throw. Alright. Dex saving throw, what's the DC?
16.
Hey, Penny, hold on. Shoes off? Can you blow kiss?
Alright, 1 succeeds, 2 fail.
Do I have to roll damage separately for each one hit, or just
Alright,
one?
roll damage.
Okay.
Blow kiss? When did Penny start walking?
29.
What, a year and
29.
14 months?
Alright, you note that the rocks erupting from the earth seem to have less of an impact on these creatures than you won't. They're, as you would expect, their tough hides resisting even the massive damage you just attempted to deal. As the ice beneath their feet turned, blasts upwards, sinking back down and almost instantly refreezing to the ground around them. Cutting the sleekness of the ice, but nonetheless making it very difficult to traverse.
Is this room still enveloped in darkness?
The limited light you put out seems to reflect off the icy ground, lighting up most of the room.
All right, then I will stay where I am, continue to point my shield into the room, and I'm done.
Alright. Anything else?
No, well, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. With a start, Belmar, Baracus, and Trevok, you catch sight of what looks disturbingly like a massive mosquito-like figure clinging to the ceilings and walls nearby. You can see they're flapping, and they seem to put out a vibration of some sort, though you can't hear the sounds as it's masked by the winds surrounding Belmar. They seem to cling to the ceilings and crawl ever closer.
I'm all set, thank you, honey.
Brings us to the Herzog. Hezro. Sorry, I got that wrong. Alright.
Can I have my ring?
As they all start to move in your direction.
Thank you.
Now, because of the rocks, would they still find that to be difficult terrain, even though they're good with ice?
Yep. No, they're good.
Oh, they're good. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
How has nobody cast a fire spell yet?
Chris did. It did. The ice
First thing I did.
The ice melts and resolidifies almost instantaneously.
No, I remember that, but it was just a firebolt, right?
Fireball. It hit a huge area.
Oh.
You definitely hit like half the room.
Alright, and then each of the Hezru attack Baracus and Belmar.
Suck it, nerds.
Can I Misty Step now?
As it's a reaction, sure.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, and I didn't use a bonus
Bonus
action.
action or a reaction?
It's a bonus action that's instantaneous.
Then no. Because bonus actions are on your turn. Reactions are a reaction until something somebody else does.
Okay.
So the top has attacks with its bite missing. Baracus, what is your AC?
It is 14. And actually, I'm going to give you a bend luck to add 3 to my AC or minus 3 to your roll.
For one attack or for the till end of turn?
I'm actually looking that up now. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you use your action to spend 2 sorcery points to negate that. That's all it says.
So it sounds like it's just for the one attack. Alright.
Yeah, it's for the attack.
Okay. So because of that, he actually misses his second attack on you as well. And you said it was a 15?
It's 14, but you get minus 3 on your rolls.
Yeah, that's what he made him miss the second attack roll. 14 is your AC?
Yeah.
Alright, he connects with his final claw. Dealing damage of 11 points of slashing damage to you.
Hellish Rebuke. Just looking at the damage for that now.
I make a saving throw, auto hit, what is it?
Point your finger and a creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by flames. Half 20 dex.
Alright, it fails.
17.
Alright, the flames look at it, though not nearly as scorching as you would expect or hope. The second Hezru attacks Belmar. Missing with its bite, connecting with one claw and the second claw. Dealing 24 points of damage to Belmar.
Good thing you healed.
Yeah.
That brings us to her first turn.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Urfer.
Do something, not fire.
Yeah, about that.
I don't know what to do. I can't see any of them. Actually, can I see that H that has 31 damage to it?
You can. He has cover, but you have spell sniper.
Okay, I'm going to attack him with Eldritch Blast.
That's force damage, yes?
Yep. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
How about an 11?
Nope. Double miss.
Man, that sucks with the +9.
Jesus.
Dave is back in form.
Wow. +9. You rolled like min.
I rolled a 2 and a 4. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say let's what's the word?
Retreat.
Yeah, let's retreat and use the hallway as a choke point. And I'm going to go back 15 feet.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Badger.
For what it's worth, Dave, I don't hate your idea.
I just didn't want
Not
to
worth much.
What'd you say?
That is that worth much?
Yeah, I think Badger's the only one that can actually hear him, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Badger is the only one that can hear that.
Oops. Well,
I'm going to call out. Are we using the hallway as a choke point?
Urfer's the only one that can hear that.
Things are magically deafened around us because of Mike.
Yep.
Within 10 feet of Mike, there's no sound because just howling winds.
Okay. Do I notice when I yell that they don't look at me or even acknowledge me?
That is correct.
All right, I will move closer.
How much closer?
I'll take... If I move 10 feet, can I see H? The lowest one, minus 31.
Yeah, he's got cover, but you can see him. And you know
How much cover?
Half. But he's
There.
you're deafened, and you know the howling wind, which gives a disadvantage to any attack roll. Ranged attack roll in this area.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Alright, so I'll move 10 feet and yell again.
Once again, nobody hears you. Even Urfer does not seem to notice your statements.
Can he hear himself?
No.
I'll move another 5 feet.
Again, nobody hears you. The area around you is buffeted by torrential winds. Maintained by Belmar.
Alright, I'm just gonna start pew-pewing then.
You should have come up with hand signals. Penny!
Oh, this might actually be...
Early
Hey kid, you're losing your pants.
Gross. So, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on...
Moonbeam. What to me, a moonbeam?
the one H minus 31.
Alright.
261, 5-foot radius.
I like you guys giving me page numbers. This is nice. I like it.
5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Dim light fills the cylinder, enters the chamber. Constitution saving throw, 2d10 radiant damage on failed or half on successful. Shape changer makes saving throw with disadvantage.
Cool. So you're putting it, what? It's a 20-foot cube? What is it?
No, 5-foot radius.
5 foot. So where are you putting it? There?
No, on, yeah, that.
So if you put it there in this corner, you get these 4. You put it, yeah, I mean.
No, above CH.
You can get it there, yeah. That where you want it?
No, it should still hit CH, right?
No, because it's a 5-foot radius. So you put it literally right there, it's 5 feet each. If you put it there, you'll get 5 feet here, maybe that. Like, you'd be hitting like 2.5 feet around. So if you want to put it here, I'll get 2.5 feet into each of these squares, but it would give them advantage on a save because you're not fully encompassing their square.
No, alright, I'll fully encompass the squares.
So if you go there, you can get them fully.
Yeah. Okay,
So
yep,
there,
that's fine.
You can get these fully. That's what you want?
No, yep, that's what I want.
Alright. More colors. Moonbeam is a nice pale pink. Ain't it, party? And now, do I deal damage immediately or no?
It will. You have to make a Constitution saving throw. And then I deal
On its
2d10.
turn, or is it instant? Is what I'm asking.
Instant. Oh no, casting time is 1 action.
Right. When a creature enters spell for the first time on a turn or starts its turn, there it is engulfed. In ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so nothing yet.
Yeah. On its turns, it'll deal it.
Yep.
Alright, anything else? Oh, Baracus, you need to give me a wild magic check for that fireball.
I literally just mentioned that. I used my wand.
Oh, that's cool then. I suppose. Not that that's fun, but whatever.
He mentioned
I
it
think
and
I've-
you said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, well,
another
we got a
5
lot
feet.
going on, man.
I think I have another 5 feet of movement, so I'll take 5 feet back.
Alright, the lower Hezru gets an attack of opportunity on you then. What's your AC?
Yeah, I'll take it. 17.
He connects with 1 claw for 10 points of damage.
Alright.
The tank finally gets hit.
How the fuck am I in a tank?
Because you have the max hit points, most hit points out of everybody, and have the second highest AC. That's how. Right. Anything else?
He's muted and gone.
Okay. Well then, I guess it's Trevok's turn then. Trevok, give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
With
The area before you stinks, like overpoweringly so. So much so that you can feel like a noxious venom entering your system through your nostrils. Thankfully, you're masked up, giving you advantage on your save.
Even with the wind around?
Yep.
Wow.
These creatures stank.
Alright, Constitution with advantage.
Yep.
Thank you, advantage. That's going to be a 20.
All right. You managed to overcome the smell, and you push it to the back of your mind so that it won't have an effect on you for the next day. You are good.
For the next day? Sweet.
24 hours, you cannot be affected by this Hezru's stench. Alright, go ahead with the rest of your turn.
That just makes me wonder, do Hezros have individual stenches?
They do.
I was going to say, I felt like you put emphasis on this Hezra.
Right.
Alright, sweet. Interesting.
They all smell like terrible shit, but you know, they individually smell like shit.
Alright, they're in Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Come on, I don't want to end the session in combat. Come on.
Chris, you cast the spell inside the wind, right? Or did you just use your wand?
I used my wand.
Are they smart? I can't tell if they're smart. Are they smart? They're smart. Okay.
I mean, it's only ranged weapon attacks, so spells shouldn't be affected.
Right, but if everything's deafened inside, I don't know how that'd work for verbal component.
You're not muted.
Yeah, you're not muted. You can still verbally cast spells.
Just because no one can hear you casting the spell doesn't mean you can't cast a spell.
That.
Fair. I'm going to... No, because then if we go around the wall, it's just going to break. Fuck. I'm going to light my sword on fire and attack the Hezra on L43.
Okay. Let's hear your command word.
Ignis.
There you go.
Not that anybody can hear
Put
it.
a little more emphasis into it, but you know.
Ignis.
There you go. I like it.
All right.
I like it.
Again, deafened in the area, so not like it matters, but
I care. Deli cares.
First attack is going to be a 23.
Okay, that hits.
Second will be a 21.
That hits as well.
All right. Uh, 26 damage, 6 of its fire.
I was all wrong. There we go.
I was gonna say.
Yep, you healed it.
Like, fuck, it eats physical. Run away, run away.
Anything else?
I will action surge so that I can disengage.
Oh. Okay.
And I will move my full movement back up the hall.
10, 15, 20, 25, right?
Yep.
Alright. And Trevok runs past Belmar and Baracus, running up the hall. You may not hear him, but you do see him move. As we go to Baracus' turn. Baracus, please give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage, as the stench of the two Hezros before you pervade your nostrils.
18.
You successfully shunted the smell aside. Go ahead.
Seeing how bad as both of my meat shields have departed, I am going to disengage and move 30 feet north.
Okay. Alright, you join Urfer hobbling up the tunnel. Anything else?
No.
Alright, Belmar. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Not advantage.
Without advantage.
You didn't cover your nose.
Yeah, but I have warding wind around me.
Yeah, that stops you from hearing the drone, but you don't. You still smell.
Well, either way, it was still a 20 non-natural.
Okay, then you're fine. You as well shunt away the Hezro stench. All right, you're up.
So it looks like everyone's retreating.
It does. You can't hear anything, but it does look that way.
Get out of the hall, watch the star. Maybe they'll trip the trap.
I'm going to disengage and move between Urfer and Trevok, pointing my shield down the hallway towards the room.
All right.
And I'm done.
All right. Flies out of sight. Flies out of sight. They make con saves. What's the DC there, Badger? Is he back?
He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
What's the con save?
It's 10 plus your proficiency plus the modifier.
16.
One fails, one succeeds. It's roll damage.
First one takes 14.
Is that full damage? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that...
Second takes 11.
What kind of damage is it?
Radiant.
Perfect. There. 11 is full, right? So.
It was 14 and 11.
Gotcha. Twice. All right. Both of them disappear from sight as they retreat backwards into the room.
Fuck.
Clearly, the unintelligent beasts have orders not to leave the chamber. And they are all out of sight now.
Are we still in combat?
We are going to leave combat simply for the purposes of ending the session. What goes on in the room, we'll find out next week on D&D and Alimar. Because I sadly have morning classes this week.
Oh.
What? You're not on spring break?
Oh, spring break was this past week when I was doing final exams and tax returns.
Oh, so
this week's
spring break.
This week is a short course every morning of every day this week, and then tax returns, client meetings, and final exams in the evening.
So you don't get spring break. All right.
I have it. Yeah, exactly. Well, my peers are now going on spring break this week and going on cruises. I'm going back to class.
And doing tax returns.
And doing tax returns, final exams, and client meetings.
So did I miss something other than golden freaks to mention to you guys? Because I consciously did not mention that. What did I miss?
You didn't mention or share the blessing that Lord said you could share.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't share it with you guys. I told you he put a blessing on me, and I felt great.
But you know that it can be shared.
Yeah.
You also didn't tell us. You also didn't tell us that he would bring us back to our plane if we did this.
Didn't he say the clerics there can do it?
No.
He
said
himself.
he would do it himself.
Oh, that I missed. Okay.
So, just a whole lot of you holding out on us. But
No,
hey,
the Golden Freaks was
thanks.
conscious, but okay, I forgot to mention the priest, so I must have mind fucked on that.
It's okay. I have more riddles next week.
Can't wait to not understand what the M's saying again.
You can always tell them you can't understand them.
Try telling you I couldn't understand you.
Yeah, but you told me, not the imp. That's the difference.
Boom, roasted.
I guess so.
Drop that mic. And that mic, I guess, too. Ha! Ha!
Guys, I wanted to banish 2 of them, but I couldn't get in.
What do you mean you couldn't get in?
He was blocked in the hallway.
I was pretty
You can
well
share space with
blocked.
people.
Yeah, could have.
You're
So-
small.
What Dave was trying to say.
Before I stop streaming, just in case, something experience.
Oh yeah.
Why does that need to be on the stream?
So there's a record of how much we have for when someone inevitably.
Because people jerk off the numbers.
I like to fuck around with those numbers. Come on. 700 experience. Happy. Now it's
I can't even see what my experience number is.
Whew. These two-a-day game sessions are killing me. It's a lot of fun, but it's rough, man.
Yeah, well, you're cheating on us, so that's what happens.
I'm getting live sessions in. It's fun, man.
Oh,
I can use minis and maps and props.
Do you have minis, maps, and props?
I do now.
no shit.